I'm KJ. I'm back with another video, and today we are going to be doing something time consuming, so sit down and get ready, grab some popcorn or something, because I really don't know how long this video is going to be. It may be 10 minutes, it may be 30 minutes, depending on how many colors I have to swatch today, and I'm already tired. So what I have is this box, and what this box contains is every Juvia'S place palette ever made. What we're going to be doing is taking the brand new Nomad palette, going through every single palette already made, and if there are any similar shades, we are going to be swatching them to see if they are the same color or just a similar color, or if they just look similar in the pan and are totally different on skin. Because so many people love to say Juvia'S places repeating the same colors. So we're going to find out today. Period. I done seen that about this palette so many times. Like, I got that color. That color's in the so and so. So we're going to find out what palettes got these colors. Now, I will not lie to you. I have already done my work ahead of time. And I took the time to go through every palette and compare to this palette so I can know exactly what colors I need to swatch out of each palette, just for time's sake, because trying to figure that out on camera would have taken forever. So yeah, you guys, hopefully that will save us some time and we will not be here for 4 hours. We won't. So yeah, let's just get started. Okay, the first palette we are going to look at is the Queen palette. I don't feel that any of these shadows are close enough, even in pan, to swap. There's this light gold, but this one is a lot deeper. So I don't think anything in the Queen palette is similar enough to have to swap. Next up, we have the Tribe palette. And in this palette, we are going to swatch this orange and this brown in comparison to this orange and this brown, because they are not the same. I can tell by looking at them, but they are slightly similar. I can see people saying they're the same. That's the Tribe. That's the Nomad, Tribe, Nomad. You can't really see the browns on me. I'm sorry, I'm chocolate. Can't really see the browns. But what you can see of them, they are definitely not the same. The next palette we're going to talk about is the Afrique palette. Let's see what's up with that. The only thing I really see worth swatching is this orange and this brown next to this orange, because they're kind of like on either side of it. Okay. Afrique, Nomad, Afrique. Once again, not the same. Okay, you guys, so the next one we're going into is the Dulce palette. This cream and this chocolate against this cream and this chocolate. Now I can already tell you guys the cream is not the same. Even if it was exactly the same, this one has glitters and the Dulce does not. Okay. Dulce, Nomad, Dulce, Nomad. So as y'all see, definitely not the same. Once again, I feel like all of these outcomes are just going to be not the same. Next up, we're going to be doing the Zulu palette. How lucky, I just naturally grabbed that one. And the only thing really comparable are this yellow and this yellow. The middle yellow, I can tell y'all off top, they're not the same. This one has glitter. So even if they were the same, they're not the same. So they are kind of similar though, but this one is the Nomad, it has glitter, and this one is the Zulu, it has no glitter, and this one is just a little bit more brighter than the Nomad. Next up, we have the Masquerade palette. The only thing I feel that is even a little comparable is the center gold of this one and this corner gold on this one. They are really not the same though, but I'm going to swatch them anyway. That's the Masquerade, and that is the Nomad. And this one is more of like a peachy gold, and this one's more of a white gold. And just so you guys know, because I know wet swatches do not swatch true, I'm using 91% alcohol to wipe down so that it dries extremely quickly. The Magic palette, and the only things in my opinion worth swatching is this color and this cream color. Like I said off top, the cream is not the same. This cream has sparkles. Magic, Nomad, Magic, Nomad. That is way darker than that. Okay, you guys are wondering how I keep my palettes clean. It's the same way I'm cleaning my arm. It is with 91% alcohol. The next palette we're going to be doing is the Festival palette. The colors we're going to be doing are... this. I was going to do this light gold, but it's really nothing like it. I was going to do the light gold, but it's really nothing at all like it. But I am going to still swatch this dark shimmer against this dark shimmer. These two right here. Festival, Nomad. This one is more of a black shimmer, and this one is more of a brownish green shimmer. Next up, what we're bringing in is the Warrior palettes. And this palette is probably going to have the most things to swatch in comparison. We're going to be swatching the chocolate, the light gold, the orange, and the cream. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm just going to swatch the colors in the Warrior. And I'm going to leave spaces. Okay. Those are from the Warrior, and now I'm going to go in with the colors from the Nomad that are like the corresponding colors and put them beside. Okay. So you guys, I will admit on camera, some of these swatches are looking very similar, but this one is more brownie and it has the shifts, and this one is more of pink. This one is more of a true gold, and this one is has more of a yellow tint to it. This is more brown and this is more orange, and then this brown has a slightly more cool tone than this one. So... but those are probably, like, if you have this palette, I don't think you need this palette. And if you have this palette, I don't think you need this palette. It just depends what you want. If you want more grungy than this, if you want more glam than this, but I don't think you need both. But you know me, I got both. So, okay guys, now for the Warrior 2. The only thing in the Warrior 2 is this kind of brownish grayish tone against this kind of brownish grayish tone. I can look at them side by side and tell the one in the Nomad has more green and the other one has more brown. So yeah, nothing alike. The only thing even almost comparable in the Warrior 3 are the two top center yellows. Off rip, this one's different. It has glitters, even if the color is exactly the same. They're similar. This one's slightly darker, but they are very similar. But this one has glitter also, so yeah. Next palette up is the Nubian. Ooh, so pretty. So, while off rip you would think there were a tons of colors that are worth swatching, it's really the only ones worth swatching is this and this, the two chocolates on the bottom rows. Because the rest, oh yeah, I can tell this one is way more gray. This one is a way more gray brown. The one from the Nubian palette is a way more gray brown. Next palette is Nubian 2, we are going to be swatching the browns, and we are also going to swatch, I was going to swatch the light gold, but it's way off, you guys. Because when I made my charts, I did it by like picture, and the picture seemed like so much different than it looks in person. So once you see it in person, it's just way different. Like, there's no need to swatch this light gold and this light gold. But I will swatch those browns for you, even though I can already tell that this one is deeper. That's the Nomad. That's Kenya. You can barely even see Kenya. It's not because it's not pigmented. It's just because browns don't show up good on me because I'm brown. I actually really like Kenya. I use Kenya quite a bit. Next up is the Nubian 3. And, the only thing really... Guys, I don't think anything in here is worth swatching. Yeah, nothing in there is worth swatching. On the pictures, it kind of looked like the dark shimmer brown was, but this is way red looking in person, and then this one is kind of green looking in person. I've swatched it, so there's no need to swatch that. The Saharan, which literally nothing to swatch there. The Saharan 2, which I also believe there's nothing swatch worthy in there that even compares. But I will swatch those 2 browns, even though you can clearly tell they are 2 completely different browns. That's the Saharan's brown. That's the Nomad's brown. The Saharan's is almost red, and then the other one is very cool. Now we're going to do the Saharan Blush 1 palette. And the oranges don't compare, but you guys, I guess I'm gonna swatch the browns again, even though you can clearly tell that this is very red. Nothing alike. The Saharan Blush 2 palette. Only thing I feel that's kind of swatch worthy is these oranges. They're not really similar, but we're gonna swatch it anyway. They're nothing alike. They look more like in the pan than they ever will on arm. One is very peachy, one is very pumpkin-y. So I don't know what to do. Okay, you guys, that was every single Juvia'S Place palette in existence compared to the Nomad palette, you guys. So if you think you got this, you do not have it. You may have something similar, but you do not have this. So you guys, I always recommend buying Juvia'S, you know it. I don't know why they don't hire me, because I probably be giving them some good business. But anyway, you guys, that's the end of the video. Thank y'all for watching. I'm KJ. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and hit the notification bell so you can't be notified when I drop another video. And I'm out.